Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Atletico Madrid career mode. In this episode, we're going to recall all the players that are currently out on loan. The ridiculous amount of players that Atletico Madrid loaned out at the start of the season. There's about 8 of them, so basically it's about 4.5 million in total, and we're going to get some pretty good players back, like Insua. Mainly, it's looking to get a few more funds, because as long as we sell like 1 or 2 players, we've made the money back, and then anything from that point on is profit. So that'll be quite nice. Of course, we did get an offer in there for Juan Fran, but I'm not really looking to sell him. Leo Baptista was one of the players that we did recall. I think he's got about an 82 potential, but the thing is, that's like the best that we've got so far. So we may as well sell him for 4 million, make all the money back from all those recoiling loans, and then anything from this point on is basically profit. So we head into our first game in the Liga BBVA, and it is against Real Madrid. So it'll be a nice indicator to see how good this team is. In the second leg of the Super Copa España, we only drew 1-1, and in the first 7 minutes of this game, we unfortunately do concede a goal there from Toni Kroos. Quite a nice volley into the back of the net. Maybe my goalkeeper could have done a bit better, but we head into the second half here, and Boney here gets tripped up in the box. I think it is Pepe. He prevents him from scoring that fantastic volley. So we step up to the spot with Gabby, who has got about 82 penalties, so hopefully he can put it into the back of the net for us, and that is what he does to get us back into it, and I believe that is how the game does end. So a 1-1 against Real Madrid again, like in the Super Copa España. I'd say we're on probably the best difficulty we can possibly do, because if we do put it up to Legendary, I could see us getting absolutely thrashed, and maybe that would be a bit more realistic, but I don't think it really would, to be fair. And yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a couple of episodes and see how the form goes. So we have our next game against Real Vallecano, and it was about 2 days after the Real Madrid game, and I decided to basically just use all the options I got, like Alderweireld and Jones at centre-back, and I think I use Oblak in goal. I've got a few other players here and there, so it's not exactly the strongest of teams. And I don't know why I picked these two kits, because they look quite similar. And we head into the game, and in the 22nd minute of the match here, we do kind of score a bit of a sweaty goal. Mandzukic there puts it into the back of the net, and for some reason, the recording for this game, it went really weird. So if you notice, like, it's a lot more sped up, and it jumps at some points. I'm really sorry about that. I just couldn't really do much about it. It's only for this game, though. So we head into the 32nd minute of the match here, and Alberto Bueno, the former Derby player, puts it into the back of the net to get them back into the draw. So yeah, it's a bit annoying when a former Derby player does prevent us from winning this game, but that's what happens sometimes on FIFA. And then we head into the 60th minute of the match here. On the right hand side, he does pass it inside to Shrashorores, I think that's how you say his name. He's got about 85 passing, and Bueno again gets another goal to make it 2-1 in the game. It's really annoying, because he's such a brilliant player, and it is really annoying when he does score against us. And then in the 87th minute of the match, I thought I could get a goal to get back into this game, but no, they do score and make it 3-1 in the game with quite an incredible volley here, eventually getting it to the back of the net. So yeah, I'd say we're on probably the best difficulty we can do, because if we're getting beaten by Real Vallecano, maybe we got lucky against Real Madrid, but yeah, we'll have to see, of course. So we do actually get a bid in for Morgan Schleidlin. We settled all the contracts and everything, so I was going to accept this, but then I decided to stall it, because I believe we could get a better person, like Ramsey or Marquisio or something like that. Someone who can play attackively as well as defensively. So we head into our next game against Elche. I believe that is our opponent for the next game. And oh, it's Eibar, sorry. And we head into the 50th minute of the match here, and Soldi passes the ball inside to Juan Fran, passes it to Turan, and Turan is a really good centre attacking mid. Passes it to Shaqiri, back to Turan. A really nice bit of passing play between the two attacking midfielders to get the goal there in the 50th minute of the match, and I believe that is how it does end. So not exactly the most exciting game in the world, but we do get the 3 points, and that is all that does matter, and quite a nice well worked goal to get us into the lead and to get us the win. So of course, getting the 3 points, it is our first 3 points in the BBVA, so we've actually drawn, lost and won in the first 3 games, which is quite nice. And we do actually get a bid in there for Silvio, and we get another bid in for Asaldo, the left mid. And basically, we're on about 22 million, and that is the end of the January transfer window. I really did want to pick up Ramsey or Marquisio, but unfortunately, nothing was really happening. We're going to just try and put some of the players that aren't going to get the game time on a short loan till January, basically, because I don't really need them for the time being. So we're going to head into our final game of the episode, and the first Champions League game. Hopefully we can get a point, but you never know. We'll have to see how we do with this team. We're only in the early days, so at the moment I don't really know what my best squad is. Maybe Boney is better than Mandzukic, maybe Oblak will be better in goal than Moya, and at the time being I don't really know. So we're going to head into the game, And it will be a good indicator, this game, because Sporting Lisbon are basically the second best, or it's quite a tough group, to be fair. We've got Bayer Leverkusen, Roma, and Sporting Lisbon, of course. So yeah, of course, they're all quite strong teams. There's no massive team like Bayern Munich or Barcelona or something, so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, it is going to be very difficult. There's no like really small team that we can just easily get the 3 points against. So obviously every game we're going to have to play the strongest team we can if we are going to qualify from this group and win the Champions League. That is of course one of our targets for this season. Win the BBVA, win the Champions League, and win the Copa del Rey. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And of course, now the transfer window is shut, we can basically mould to see what our best team is and get all the players into the squad, of course. And in the January transfer window, we'll have about 30 million to spend. So, of course, we can really build up this team into something really strong, of course. I'm not too sure what we'll need, but that's a good thing, of course, having that 30 mil there, so we can have a bit of an extra push for the end of the season. That'd be really cool and really helpful. So we head into the game, and in the 6th minute of the match here, Silimani, a player that was actually targeted by Derby in the summer window, passes the ball out wide to Jefferson, back inside to Carvalho, the Arsenal target, and then the Manchester United player Nani puts it into the back of the net. A little bit annoying when he's such a joke for United, and then I think he's actually done quite well for Sporting Lisbon since joining them since the summer, of course. And then in the 68th minute of the match here, Nani again on the right-hand side, looking for the player in the box, and eventually gets it to Martins here. In all the space in the world, just wasn't defending at all very well, and he does put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 with 20 minutes left of the game. It was, of course, going to be quite difficult for us to get back into it, but we do actually win a penalty here. Suarez on the edge of the box, gets it to Shaqiri. I'm not too sure if it was a penalty. If you want to watch that back, it wasn't the most clear-cut thing in the world, but we do step up to the spot with Milner, and he does get his first goal for the club, of course. Nice of him coming off the bench and getting the goal. He has got quite good penalties, and yeah, not the best of starts in the Champions League, let's be fair. We need to definitely up our game. Maybe we need to try a different formation, maybe 2 strikers or something. Of course, we can play Griezmann, Shaqiri, and many other players at the striker position, as well as Mandzukic and Bony. But yeah, if you want to leave a comment down below on who we should sign in the January transfer day, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.